So, I'm not as big as Jill, but I'm still much bigger than Annick. Okay? If I use my strength advantage over her, if I use my strength advantage all the time, I'm not learning anything. So when I'm practicing with Annick, I need to try to defeat her without using any strength. See? I didn't use any force. I just used precision. So I can still, I'm still trying to push her over, but with no force whatsoever. Okay, there are 3 main times when you should step. If I feel my balance going, I feel my weight going onto my toes, or I feel my toes lifting, if you lose your balance, take a step. If I lose my structure, I've lost my structure, take a step. Now the third one is I've lost my positioning, my fighting positioning. At the moment, I'm in a good position to fight him. Let's say he pushes out to the side a little. This is okay. I can get back from there. See, he takes me out to the that's okay. But let's say I make a mistake and he takes me out here and he takes me further out here. My structure's good. My balance is good. But I've turned my back to him. I've lost my positioning. If in this position he threw that other hand, I can still guard myself, you see? But from this position, if he tried to punch me now, there's nothing I can do. So as soon as you lose your positioning, okay, I have to step. So as soon as I feel, oh no, I'm in a position where I'm exposed to his punch, I move. Okay, I take a step, I move away from him, I reposition, and then I'm back to normal. Figure out where those reasons are. Think about them. Think about, I lost my balance. Okay, move my feet if I lose my balance. Lost my structure. Move your feet if you lose your structure. Lost my positioning. Oh shit! Don't give someone the back of your head. Okay, look where my center is. My center at this point is just a little bit to the left. So when I lift my hands to the right, see where my center is. It's slightly to my right. When I turn to the left, my center is slightly to my left. But as I drop my hand, I let my center turn back to the front. From this position, I turn to the corner. Now this movement should be done as one flowing movement. You see? There's no stopping in the middle. So the turning of the center from here to here is with the dropping of the hand. And then as the center continues to turn, the hand does its second movement. If I throw a punch with a direct connection, okay, compared to an indirect, a wave connection, to the eye, it doesn't look so different.
Yes.
I'm going to try to punch, and you've got to move it.
Yes.
Yeah? Let's see if he can move his hand when I try to punch it. Okay? You think you can't see the telegraphing, but subconsciously you can. Now, the direct punch.
Approche aussi, hein.
Là, par contre, point direct. Donc c'est un jibe, quoi, direct. Boum.
Aïe.
Il n'y a pas de mouvement de corps.
Exactly.
Il est à chaque fois dedans. Boum.
Aïe. Il y a la mouche.
La mouche qui fait
Mais c'est impossible.
So when you look, you think there's no difference. but subconsciously, you're able to move your hand with one of them and you can't move your hand with the other one. I should not be turning to the front when I do this technique. This technique is here. See? Center movement, but overall, I'm basically staying to the corner. Now there's a direction change. I'm facing the front, hips, shoulders, everything's on the front.
Bassin, épaule.
But the strike is not on the front.
Sors de l'axe.
If I exaggerate it, it's that way. I'm turning my body to the front, which is throwing that arm out. So I'm just going to show you, I'm going to make a noise when I breathe, so you can hear where the breath is. So we should not be breathing like you see, it's an in breath. Oh, and you breathe out. Your breathing should be directly linked to the opening and closing of your body. Because when your body is closed, you're compressing your ribs. Okay? So we want to expand the ribs, expand the body to breathe in. So the opening move, that's pretty obvious. We breathe in, we're lifting the hands up. So the body is lifting up. Now the body's closing. But now watch the next move. See? When does the lifting start? Somewhere there. So from this out breath, I don't want to start breathing in here. See? Because my body's not starting to open until the hands start to lift. So when my hands go from here, just that first sort of 10 or 20% of the movement, that's still on the end of that out breath. That's where the breath starts. You see, when the lifting action of the body starts is when you breathe in. So that's one little section to think about. Take it across and then breathe in. Up there. As soon as I feel some pressure on that foot, see, that leg starts to relax in, it's receiving. When that leg takes the weight, that's when I breathe out. I'm just going to do it with flow this time. I'm not going to talk.